Hey movie fans, welcome back to BuzzPop. Get ready for a rapid-fire look at the stories shaking up Hollywood. We're kicking things off with a deep dive into the enduring power of Sidney Lumet's Dog Day Afternoon, exploring its groundbreaking portrayal of queer identity and societal pressures. Next up, we're tackling a remake that's causing a stir. Hollywood is looking to reboot Scarface with Danny Ramirez and Tom Culliver, but is this the right move in today's climate? We'll break down the controversy and why this project is raising serious questions about representation. Then, we're going behind the scenes with a legend. Al Pacino's journey to superstardom after The Godfather was a whirlwind. We'll uncover the intense pressure, the struggles with fame, and how he navigated the dizzying heights of Hollywood in the 1970s. And finally, we're looking back at the Academy Awards with a critical eye. Who really deserved those Oscars? We're counting down 15 actors who, despite their talent, might have won a statue they didn't quite earn. Stick around for all the juicy details and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Dog Day Afternoon, a classic's queer heart. This film isn't just a crime drama, it's a powerful exploration of identity and survival. Sidney Lumet's 1975 masterpiece, Dog Day Afternoon, starring Al Pacino as Sonny Wurtzik, dramatizes the real-life bank robbery attempt by John Wojtowicz. Sonny's motive? To fund gender-affirming surgery for his transgender partner, Leon. Alongside Sal Natural and Stevie, Sonny walks into the First Brooklyn Savings Bank on August 22, 1972, expecting a quick score, but a botched getaway traps them with hostages. What unfolds is far from a typical shoot-'em-up. It's a profound look at societal pressures, identity, and the desperate measures people take when pushed to the brink. The film opens with a seemingly ordinary Brooklyn day, a stark contrast to the chaos that erupts, mirroring the hidden struggles everyone faces. Sonny and Sal, Vietnam veterans, find themselves unsupported and injured, fighting against a system that seems to have forgotten them. Watching this today, the struggle for affordable gender-affirming care remains a stark reality. While the film's portrayal of Leon has dated aspects, its sensitivity was groundbreaking for its time. Sonny's unwavering support for Leon, referring to her as his wife despite his own marriage, highlights a deep, albeit complex, love. As the standoff escalates, Sonny becomes a folk hero to the onlookers, a symbol of defiance against authority, even sharing money with the crowd, a moment of pure mutual aid. Sonny's outward composure crumbles under pressure, mirroring his internal desperation. Yet, his compassion for the hostages, ensuring their comfort and safety, reveals his humanity amidst the crisis. The film powerfully suggests that community and mutual support can offer a lifeline against societal marginalization, a message that resonates even more strongly today. The film's ending, while bittersweet, leaves us with a vital question. How can we awaken and fight for change when the system encourages complacency? It's a call to action for solidarity and mutual care. Stay tuned, because our next story dives into a remake that's igniting a firestorm of debate in Hollywood. Scarface remake, a dangerous proposition. Is Hollywood's latest obsession with a Scarface remake a step forward for representation or a dangerous misstep? Latino media co-critics are sounding the alarm over independent plans by Danny Ramirez and Tom Culliver to remake the iconic Scarface. While the prospect of a Latino lead in such a prominent role might seem like a win for representation, the timing couldn't be worse. In a 2025 climate marked by increased deportations and anti-immigrant rhetoric, resurrecting the Latino gangster trope risks reinforcing harmful stereotypes weaponized against the community. This comes especially after a recent Supreme Court ruling allowing race-based immigration patrols in Los Angeles. The original Scarface, in 1983, coincided with anti-immigrant hysteria, cementing dangerous stereotypes that still haunt communities like Miami. Today, the narrative of Latino criminality is amplified by political rhetoric, making a Scarface remake feel like pouring fuel on an already raging fire. Producers promise a fresh take, but the question remains: what new angle could possibly justify reinforcing such damaging tropes? The creators argue they have something to say with the material, but critics contend that what's truly needed are stories that highlight Latino integrity, resilience, and humanity, rather than perpetuating damaging stereotypes. The stark reality is that Latinos are underrepresented in Hollywood, making up only 4% of screenwriters and less than 5% of speaking roles, with even fewer leading roles. This isn't just about one remake. It's about Hollywood's long history of misrepresenting and profiting from Latino stories without getting them right. The focus should be on creating new narratives that move beyond the shadow of Scarface and celebrate the true diversity and strength of Latino communities. This controversial remake raises critical questions about art's power and Hollywood's responsibility. But before we move on, get ready for a deep dive into the intense early career of a true Hollywood icon. Don't go anywhere. We're about to uncover the wild, often turbulent, rise to fame of a legend. Al Pacino's tumultuous ascent to stardom. Before The Godfather, Al Pacino was an unknown theater actor, but fame hit him like a runaway cannonball. Before he became Michael Corleone in 1972's The Godfather, Al Pacino was a struggling New York theater actor, largely unrecognized. His life changed overnight when the film catapulted him to global stardom. Suddenly, the man who craved anonymity found himself unable to walk the streets of his own city without being recognized. Pacino recalled a moment where a woman he greeted replied with, "Hi, Michael," shattering his sense of privacy and making him realize, it's over. For a private, theater-loving soul, the sudden fame, the expectation of attending glitzy events, and the constant public recognition were overwhelming. Pacino described this period as being blasted out of a cannon, admitting, "I didn't know what was happening to me." Struggling to cope with the intense stress and excitement, he turned to self-medication, confessing, "I was drinking and having fun and not having fun and dying and going crazy." He revealed that he partied so heavily in the 1970s that he barely remembers the decade, only able to chart it through his 4 Oscar nominations. He was inebriated most of the time, trying to numb up to get through it. Thankfully, he found guidance from mentor Lee Strasberg, who advised him to adjust to his new reality. Pacino eventually found a way to navigate the complexities of fame, but his journey highlights the immense personal cost that can come with sudden, overwhelming success in the spotlight. His experience is a stark reminder of the pressures faced by stars thrust into the limelight. But speaking of stardom and accolades, have you ever wondered if some awards were truly deserved? We're about to unpack some controversial Oscar wins that might surprise you. The Oscar snubs, 15 actors who didn't earn their statues. Were these acting wins truly deserved, or did the Academy get it wrong? The Academy Awards, a pinnacle of cinematic achievement, have a history of awarding exceptional talent. However, not every win has been universally celebrated. This list dives into 15 instances where actors, despite their undeniable skill, may not have warranted an Oscar win for specific performances. Factors like campaign strategies, film popularity, and sheer showmanship often play a role, sometimes overshadowing pure performance quality. We're looking at controversial wins across Best Actor, Actress, Supporting Actor, and Supporting Actress categories. From Cliff Robertson's dual performance in Charlie to Rami Malek's portrayal of Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, Meryl Streep's turn as Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady, and Michael Caine's win for The Cider House Rules, these selections raise questions. Were these performances truly superior to their competition, like Alan Arkin's in The Heart is a Lonely Hunter, Willem Dafoe in At Eternity's Gate, or Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master? The list also scrutinizes wins like Jared Leto's for Dallas Buyers Club, Sandra Bullock's for The Blind Side, and Christoph Waltz's for Django Unchained, questioning their merit against other strong contenders. Even Al Pacino's Best Actor win for Scent of a Woman is debated, especially when compared to Denzel Washington's powerful performance in Malcolm X. These discussions highlight the subjective nature of awards and prompt a reevaluation of what truly constitutes an Oscar-worthy performance. This look at Oscar history reminds us that talent is vast, and sometimes the recognition doesn't quite match the performance. Now, let's bring it all home with a quick recap of today's hottest stories. From groundbreaking cinema to Hollywood controversies and legendary careers, we've covered it all. And that's a wrap on today's Buzz. We celebrated the powerful queer storytelling in Dog Day Afternoon, debated the controversial Scarface remake, uncovered Al Pacino's intense rise to fame, and questioned some surprising Oscar wins. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to BuzzPop for more incredible content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you found most fascinating, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.